Today we will do SBI Clerk Quant 2023 questions. Let's get started. Let's look at the first question. The ratio of the length to perimeter of a rectangle is 1 is to 3. So if this is my rectangle, perimeter is 3 units and lengths are 1 units. Uh, if 2 units are consumed in my length, then the breadth has to be half units for the total perimeter to be of 3 units. Now we have to find the ratio of breadth to perimeter. Breadth half to perimeter 3 units, that is 1 by 6, that is 1 is to 6. This is my answer. The speed of a boat in still water is 36 km and the speed of stream is 4 kilometers per hour. So 36 kilometer per hour is my still water speed of the boat, and streams speed of stream is 4 kilometers. So when you are going in upstream, the speed gets reduced since we are going against the current. Therefore 36 minus 4, that is 32 kilometers per hour, and when you are going downstream, the speed gets increased. We get 40 kilometers per hour. If the boat takes 24 minutes more time to cover x kilometer distance in upstream as compared to downstream, that means my distance is constant x. When distance is constant, so that means to cover the same distance with higher speed will take less time. Let's assume that is t minutes, and to cover the same distance x with a slower speed will take more time, t plus 24 minutes, let's say. Now since distance is constant, when distance is constant, speed is inversely proportional to the ratio of my time. Ratio of speed is inversely proportional to the speed ratio of time. Therefore 32 by 40 is equal to t by t plus 24. If we divide by 8, we get 4 5, that is 40 plus 96 is equal to 5t, which implies t is equal to 96. That means that is equal to 120 minutes. uh, that is 96 minutes. We just have to find out the distance x. Speed is 32 kilometers per hour. With this speed he has covered a distance of x in time 120 minutes, which implies x is equal to 32 into 120 minutes, and to convert this minutes to hour, I'll divide by 60, that is 64 kilometers. Therefore 2x would be 128. That is my answer. Let's see the next question. A man covers two distances, d kilometer and t plus 32 kilometer. If the difference between time taken by a man to cover these two distances is 2 hours, then find the speed of the man. By reading the question, I need to see that speed is constant, right? Since speed is constant, and to cover a larger distance, t plus 32 kilometers, it has taken 2 hours extra as compared to what he has the time he would have taken to cover just d kilometer. That means in this 2 hours extra time he has covered this extra 32 kilometers, right? In 2 hours extra time he has covered that 32 kilometer extra distance. That means speed would be 32 divided by 2, that is 16 kilometer per hour. That is his speed. Let's see the next question. P invested rupees 15,000 in a business, and after 7 months Q joined him with a certain amount. At the end of the at the end of a year, the ratio of profit share P to that of Q is 3 is to 1. So in the scenario of P invested rupees 15,000 for 12 months, then he got 3 units of profit. And in the scenario of Q, invested an amount A that we need to find out, invested in the 7th month of the year. After the 7th month, how many months are left for the year to get completed? 5 months are left. So his amount was invested for 5 months. In 5 months he had earned a profit of 1 unit. Now to compare these two scenarios, we have to bring the months to the same level. So we'll try to get this 5 month uh, profit to the same level as this. So if in 5 months he has gotten 1 unit of profit, in 1 month he would have gotten 1 by 5 unit of profit, and in 12 months he would have gotten 12 by 5 unit of profit, right? Just using simple unitary method. Now since both these situations are in the 12-month time frame, now we can compare the amount with from both the scenarios. So if we consider the P's case, B earned 3 unit of profit by investing rupees 15,000. That means he would have gotten 1 unit of profit, he would have invested 15,000 by 3, that is 5,000 rupees. And by investing, and if his profit share would have been 12 by 5 units, then he would have gotten 5,000 into 12 by 5. That is 1000 is he would have invested rupees 12,000 to get a 12 by 5 units of profit. Hence Q had invested rupees 12,000. Let's do the next question. This was also simple unitary method. So we are solving all this question logically by just using simple unitary method without using any formulas. A and B together can do a piece of work in 12 days, whereas B alone took 6 days more than the time taken by A and B together. So if a certain amount of work needs to be done, let's say W needs of work needs to be done, A and B together working together takes 12 days of time, and B alone working doing the same total unit of work W, B alone had took 6 days more than this, that is 6 days more. 6 days more he has taken, that is 18 days. So if you see A's and B's efficiency, if we try to compare in this scenario, first scenario, when A and B are both working together, uh, because A was working with B, for that B's alone's time got reduced from 18 days to 12 days. That means what was A's contribution? A did as much work as B would have done alone in 6 days, right? A did as much work as B would have done alone in 6 days, and to do that much work A took 12 days. And to do that much work A took 12 days, right? That means um, B is twice as efficient as A, right? And we know that efficiency is inversely proportional to time taken to complete a work. If uh, B is twice as efficient as A, that means A would have taken twice as much time of B to complete the same work, right? Hence, if B alone takes 18 days to complete the whole work, A alone would take 18 into 2, twice that, equal to 36 days to complete the same work alone. That is my answer.